You see, having just 2 phones is quite disturbing to everyone. Now, imagine having more than 1,000 phones. Yes, you heard me right, more than 1,000. This man owns a lot of phones. Due to his weird phone addiction, he buys a new phone every day.
Haka nika telefoni kenye nilibuzaka siku yenye itele ilifungulaka mezo. Ikatosha hizi telefoni za kwanza.
Everyone that sells phones in this region knows about this guy. In the first place, they all thought that it was a story or even a myth until they finally saw him. They say that he is one of the richest people in this society. He failed to complete building his own house because of his love for phones. It is unbelievable, but all his phones are working and he uses all of them. They are in the house everywhere and he considers them as decorations in his living room, bedroom, and the rest of his house. Staring at them all day is what makes him happy.
Phone kwangu ni rafiki yangu wa karibu. Gisi mnaona mimi naipanga hapa. Mimi naona sasa gisi ni maua, mimi naishi peke, sina wakunisumbua, sina wakunideranja, sasa mbona ulitia hiki hapa, mbona ulitia hiki hapa? Hapa mimi nafurahi tu kuona gisi zinapangiwa hapa.
This is his story. Today, we found this man in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Well, in this area that he lives in, a lot of people know him, but most of them do not know his real name. They call him the man that is addicted to phones, the phone man.
Mimi kwa majina mimi naitwa Ismail Shaban. Niko Mkongoman.
He is called Ismail Shaban. He is a single man that lives alone in this house. He says that he did not buy all these phones in one day, 1 week, 1 month, or even a year. His love for phones started a long time ago, and he started buying these phones 22 years ago. In 2000, he bought his first phone, and from then, this is when he officially decided to keep each and every phone that he ever bought. Unfortunately, he does not have them all, since the people who always come to visit him used to take his phones home.
Ni ordre kwanza naambia usiguse telefoni, gusa kingine kitu mimi telefoni usiguse. Pasikia ni maua.
He had to make this stop, and he warns everyone that comes into his house not to touch any of his phones.
Kila mtu anakuwa na vyenye anapendaka. Kwangu mimi ni telefoni.
The love that Ismail has for his phones is extraordinary, because he may walk out of his house going to buy food, but once he comes across a nice looking phone, he forgets about the food and buys the phone instead. He never regrets buying a single phone. Ismail has been building his house for 8 years now because he spends most of the money he has in buying and maintaining his phones. He took us through his house, and honestly, there are phones everywhere, and these phones are all very old.
Kila kitu mpeke mko mnaona, mimi naona sasa kisi ni maua. Telefone ente partout ziko kumeza, kiti, kitanda, maiki kulala, mimi nazogeza tu telefone. Nazogeza telefone, mimi nalala. Ndio zinakuwa ziko tu sama au kwa nyumba.
People in his neighborhood said that in the beginning they used to consider him crazy, but now it has been a very long time since they saw him buying phones each and every day. They are now used to him, and instead of laughing at him now, they bring him phones to buy, and he surely does.
Mimi najisikia bia kushinda hata mwenyeko na gari mbarabara, gari ya kutembelea ya vile.
Ismail says that he is now living his dream. He wants nothing but more phones, just like everyone would have a dream car, a dream house, and other things that people wish to own one day. For him, it is the phones and nothing else. He has a dream of flying to different countries overseas to buy more advanced phones and those that he has never seen or even heard of. This is what he is working for, and he has great hope of going there one day. We asked him why he doesn't put all these phones in one specific place instead of scattering them around the house. He said that he also had this idea in the first place and it is what he first did. But because he uses the phones, he takes them to different parts of the house and forgets them there.
Parce que mimi nayo pale ziko en sécurité parce que mimi naishi mimi peke. Mimi nafikaka kweli nilitia ndaikuta tu pale. Hakuna mataitosha parce que mimi naishi mimi peke mpango mnyumba mimi peke.
He says that since he lives alone, he is sure that his phones are safe because no one comes to take them. He finds the phones exactly where he left them and he is totally okay with it, and it's how he wants to live. Of course, he knows that one day he will get married, have a wife and kids. He says that the lady that will become his wife should understand and respect his love and desire for phones and help him find more phones instead. Since most of them are older versions, he does not have to keep charging them on a daily basis. Their battery life may last for even a month. Every day, he has to charge at least 20 phones. He misses some of them because they are too many.
Aka nikanoke kenye niliuzaka mu 2008 leo tuko 2022 na ningala.
He says that he never throws or gives away a phone that he bought. He does not think that this is a good idea because every phone means a lot to him. However old it may be, he still has to keep it no matter what. When he checks and finds one of his phones not working, he rushes it to the nearby technician for repair until it's in working condition. When it dies for good, he still keeps it, but currently they are all working. All you need in your life is anything strange, because strange things can revive your soul, just like cold water refreshing your pale face with every splash. When everyone sees that what you're doing is crazy, it is the love for it that keeps you going. Ismail, though, is good at business and he is quite a hard-working man, and it is obvious once you get into his house. He also has some domestic animals around and he does each and everything all by himself. He says that he is planning to keep these phones until they are extinct and no one has them except him. He surely believes that this will happen someday, and by then he will be the king of phones in his country and to the world. Well, contacting him with all these phones must be very hard, since every day he changes the phone that he works with. It is never easy to know which one to call in order to reach him. Just imagine having over 1,000 contacts that all belong to one person. Addiction is that strong feeling that manipulates your mind and assures you that you must have something no matter the cost or the ways to get it. Thank you for watching. My name is Prince. This is Afrimax English. Do not forget to subscribe.